Hello everyone. I hope you are excellent on this day. I invite you to stay and watch all the video, because I will give you your horoscope for today, as well as the most important aspects that have to do with health, money, and love. I also invite you to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell of notifications, so that you always know everything related to your sign every day, and so you can prevent many situations, and know to deal with any unforeseen. You're beginning to see things around you that are improving very quickly for you and your loved ones. Don't despair about this. It's not good to incur excessive expenses if you start earning more money. You need to start making clearer decisions regarding love. You're probably starting to let things happen on their own, and that's not always the case. It's also necessary to be the one who takes the initiative and makes things happen. Not everything falls from the sky or is magically arranged. Don't stop doing what you've wanted to do for a long time. It's time to go out into the world and explore more. It's important to stay on the same page with your friends. You'll likely have to make important decisions regarding a matter that requires you to pay attention to your partner. It's not good to let more time pass. Someone who needs a favor from you will contact you this afternoon. In your studies, you must learn to say no sometimes, especially when it comes to invitations from friends. You have to prioritize your future, and if you pursue a lifestyle that doesn't suit you, you could end up failing. A friend wants to set you up with someone they know and trust. Don't deny yourself the chance to meet someone new in your life. You are not infallible, and today you will realize this when someone points out that you've made a serious mistake at work. It could be grounds for a reprimand or even a release. Try to turn this situation around by asking for another chance to show what you're capable of. It's important to be well in order to solve problems. Today you will need the strength that characterizes you. A financial problem could affect someone very close to you, probably a family member. If you can't do anything about it, encourage them to overcome this situation. A special moment to share with family for Leo, especially if you have children, as they will show you all their love and appreciation today. Try to pay attention to their achievements and the progress they're making in life. Don't waste these good times. Those who still live at home will have the idea of becoming independent and finding their own path. They should do so, even if it's painful for your family to see you leave. Possible problems with a misunderstanding over an account or a debt you owe will cause you more than one headache today. Try to solve the problem. Leo has strength, charisma, and a lot of personality. Today you will face problems with a past issue that could truly be going through a very bad patch, and everything will look dark for you, Leo. Don't doubt anything you have now. Only then will you be doing the best for your life. Don't replicate the things you see on television to make a good impression on someone you want to win over or win back. So don't truly doubt everything you experience. The power lies in your honesty. That's the key to achieving success. If you spend a lot of time thinking about the bad things that are happening along your way, then you won't truly be able to make a decision. There are options, you just have to dare to take them because they won't wait forever, and you have to make a decision. Well-being doesn't only depend on doing New Age exercises or eating vegan food, it also depends on a change of attitude toward problems. It's not a good idea to ask someone out today. You might not have the money to give yourself the treat you want and also to invest in a date the way you like to offer. It's a special day to spend with your partner and the people you care about. If you have the opportunity to organize a get-together or dinner with friends at your home, don't hesitate to do so. It will be good for everyone to see each other and share. You have an important obligation to fulfill today. You may have trouble executing it at first, but it will become very easy later. There's no need to give your partner expensive gifts right now. You've gone through the period of wooing them. Now you have to focus on the relationship and the possibilities that lie ahead for both of your futures. A person who needs you very much will be looking for you today. They likely have something important to tell you. Don't worry about what you have to do the next day. Give this person some time to tell you what's happening. Remember, they've been by your side through many moments. Don't expect the person at your side to do all the housework. Remember that we all must do our part to keep a home running smoothly. It's not likely you'll get that raise you're looking for in your current job. You'll probably have to look elsewhere. Don't stop doing this because you could end up getting something very good for the future. You have to take the time to really search for what you want. You're about to achieve it. If you feel like certain things in your life aren't making much sense, it's time to consider making some changes so you can have a much more positive attitude than you see as a possibility now. You're fine, Leo, you just need more emotional stability. Leo knows that they can often stumble along their path, but they also know that many times what they want can be in their life if they just allow themselves to be more in touch with their emotions. You'll have a good chance of loving today, Leo. Be aware of the possibilities of a new job that could bring many new and good things to your life. Don't think everything will fail now, it's not in your best interest. If you don't give importance to your health right now, you need to start looking at what has happened to other people because you didn't. It's good to stop thinking about just having fun. Everyone experiences their journey differently, and your partner is no exception. Despite the closeness, there are things that everyone must deal with in their own way. If they prefer not to tell you what's happening to them, respect their wishes and give them the time they need. Rest assured, this is something that has nothing to do with you. Tomorrow never knows, and neither do you know the stars. You don't know what the future holds, or what will happen tomorrow. Today you received a no, but what do you know about the hearts of others? Sometimes a door closes now only to open tomorrow. And that may well happen. So say goodbye with dignity. And wait, nothing hurts you more than saying goodbye, but it's necessary. You've been holding back for a long time. It can't wait any longer, because it hurts you and because you must let go of that part of you that once existed with another person. Perform your ritual to begin to heal your grief. Goodbyes are mixed blessings, something goes, something will come. Today is a day to let go. Partners or employees who have already served their time with you. There's no reason to hold on to them, as other, more beneficial alliances await you, with other people. You must say goodbye with gratitude and joy for what you've experienced, and look forward to what the road holds. This isn't a good time to make large financial investments, it's time to start saving for the times ahead. You'll likely receive criticism about someone you know and love, it will be something related to you, but be careful. If you don't have proof of what you've been told, then you shouldn't stop trusting the person you know. Many people try to separate others who are very close just for the pleasure of having the power to do so. It's a pointless reason with no basis, but it's a reality. If you have to tell the truth that you've been trying to hide from your partner about a situation you can no longer keep quiet about, you should do it today. Don't be afraid of their reaction, they'll likely take it in the best way possible. This isn't a good time to tell someone you want to ask for a favor, it's better to try to sort things out on your own first. Don't be afraid to show affection to a person who may have only recently entered your life. If you have a good relationship, then there's no reason to be afraid of showing affection. Remember that deep inside you have everything you need to give true love to the person you hold in your heart, you just need to be a little more in touch with your emotions. Consider someone who is seeking attention today. They may be very lonely and want to talk things over with someone, you could be that person. You need to organize your workspace much more. In addition, you'll need to establish more firm schedules for getting things done. You shouldn't waste so much time deciding what you'll do now and what you'll do later. A difficult task will be entrusted to you during the day. You may feel it's too big for you and your abilities, but don't give up. You can overcome any professional obstacle that is put in front of you. You are emerging from a very difficult period in your life, so congratulations on that. The feeling of emptiness you were experiencing is beginning to disappear, and it's time to start living again. A woman you know well will want to introduce you to one of her friends because she thinks you might get along. You have nothing to lose by accepting and trying your luck with this method. It could be a joy or a disaster, the important thing is to take the risk. Fears never bring anything positive to your life, they are the antithesis of love. You could lose the person who can bring so much good to your path. If you're embarking on the path you want, then it's a good desire you have and the one prepared for you. Don't rush into the things you have to experience because truly, everything can emerge when the path is ready, and everything can begin to move forward. The lion will somehow have some things on his mind, so don't doubt what's happening on your love path anymore. The heart has a very good way of relating to you, which is why it's a very good moment for you in the whole world. Thinking clearly about the things you want now can truly be the most interesting thing on your path, so it's not a good moment for everything to go wrong. On the contrary, there are very good reasons to have a successful path. If you lead a team very well, then you have no reason to change the things that are happening right now, so don't doubt all the good things. Life won't give you everything, many times you must do your part and be able to see opportunities when they are in front of you. Don't wait for the person you love to approach you on their own, or for them to do so soon. You're the one who's shown the most interest, so you should be the one to make the first move. You're fortunate to know a very good person who's part of your circle of close friends. It's likely that this person will call you today because they're feeling a little down about something that's happened in their life. Don't let them sit alone and pay them a visit. Even if you have a lot to do, there's always time for friends. It's important that you decide what to do with the project you have at hand. You've probably begun to see that things aren't looking very auspicious today, especially for those who want to undertake something like what you have in mind. Don't look any further for that opportunity that never comes. It's likely that what you really want is right next to you, and you haven't realized yet that it's nipping at your heels. It's not good for you to react badly to negative stimuli from others. There will always be people who want to put others in a bad mood, just to be annoying. Don't get into arguments that won't solve anything in your life. A very good time to love and be loved. Don't forget that it's often good to let yourself be loved and pampered by the person at your side. Leo is very much in tune with their desires right now and isn't afraid to admit it in front of others. It's very likely that the things you want will turn out much better, especially for what you're facing right now. Don't worry about the bad things today, focus on the good. A fairly positive day is starting off for you, but as the hours go by, there could be some difficulties that will give you the impression that everything is going the way you didn't want it to, and that won't be good for your relationship, if you have one now. Pay attention to everything. Leo knows that people often act strangely, so it's not unusual for him to have a few issues at work with someone who seems to be acting out of character. You need to have much more clarity right now about everything you're experiencing and everything you're living. Don't doubt what you have in your life today. Compatibility in work and love. At work, Virgo. In love, Scorpio. Lucky, Aquarius. Your lucky color today, sapphire. Your lucky numbers for today are 10, 12, 37, and 38. You're thinking about buying an appliance you need for your home, but maybe now's not the time to make this expense. It's better to think about what would happen if you didn't have it. If the answer is that your life wouldn't change or get worse, then don't buy it yet. A moment of happiness with your partner will be a very positive thing during the day. They'll likely make you an offer you can't refuse, and you'll be happy for several days. It wouldn't be strange to see you with a smile on your face in the morning. If you're currently single, then you should stay that way for a while. You can always have a casual fling with someone you trust. Don't rule out the possibility of a special friendship with someone who's in the same position as you. They don't want stable commitments for now. This isn't the right time to have fears about love. If someone likes you, then you should dare to get to know them a little better. It will be good for you and give you the opportunity to break out of the personal isolation you're in. Someone influential in your field has set their sights on you for a project. They'll likely offer you something good today. The important thing is that it's something you've been looking for a while. Take advantage of this opportunity. You need to organize your workspace more. You're letting household obligations cause you to neglect this important area. An opportunity to develop yourself in an area you're not very good at will arise today, which will require you to study a little about a subject you know little about. Don't let this opportunity to learn more pass you by. Leo may have problems today, as you're going through a tough time financially, and you'll notice this even more today, as unexpected expenses could arise. If, on the other hand, everything is fine financially, it's best to start saving because lean times may be coming. Success doesn't just mean doing well at work, but also in your relationship. You're likely prioritizing the former, giving little value to love. Don't let this happen, you could regret it later. If you need to borrow money or get some type of credit, be sure to choose one with easy repayment terms, as there's no guarantee of when your finances will improve. You need to teach your children responsibility, if you have any. Today you'll see that it's an important lesson to learn. Try assigning them some chores around the house. When the Leo wants to achieve the most important things, it's a good time. Everything will work out the right way and things will turn out well. There are no doubts along the way. Everything is much clearer, Leo. You just have to put that good part of your life that's happening into perspective. For Leo, you just have to walk a little bit. If you're interested in conquering a Leo, then you're reading the right thing. Let them be someone important, praise their good qualities, and always be honest about the things that bother you. Money is a big theme in Leo's life, so since you're a little more sane, everything could start to turn out well. Profits will sprout very soon, and today you'll have the ability to see everything as positive as possible, and everything that's emerging today. If you take a detour along the path you're on, then you need to think a little more about the details that could prevent you from reaching your desired goal. Believe in yourself again and don't turn your back on destiny. You're on a very good path to success. It's not good to think you do everything better than others. You often make mistakes, and there will always be others who can surpass some of your abilities. Instead of generating envy and wishing others well, it would be good to learn a little from the great talents of others. Don't let it consume you with pride. Some money owed to you could arrive today, enjoy it. It's likely that you're thinking about someone else, and it may be unrequited. If you're in this situation, it's best to express how you feel. This way, you'll let go of that feeling so you can move forward and meet someone later. If you have something to do tonight, you may want to change your plans, as the person you're interested in might ask you out at the last minute. You could experience a truly magical moment today with someone who has only recently entered your life. It's good to take the initiative to start learning more about that person's tastes and interests. They truly want to get to know each other and be together, they're just waiting to take the right steps. Remember, love just happens, it can't be forced. This is an excellent time to realize the good things you have in your life. It could be that someone very wise will give you some very important advice regarding this today. Don't miss the opportunity to listen and take into account what they have to say. You need to drink more water in the morning. It's a good way to control hunger and anxiety. Leo is experiencing many changes during this time, which is why things may not seem the same as before, and life may seem a little more complicated than it really is. Don't overcomplicate your mind, don't burden your heart that you know won't help you move forward. It's normal for goodbyes to hurt us in some way because we never truly know what to say or what to feel, but if it's a love that's leaving you, it always hurts a lot. If that happens to you today, you have to start looking at the possibilities of saying everything you feel before. Recognize your talents, Leo. You know that many think you're self-centered, you are, but don't play the role of humble person now. Applaud your performance and recognize that you're the best at your job right now. Be happy about it. You're experiencing things very well, and you know it. Don't let everything go downhill when you realize the mistakes you may have made before. If you have something important to tell someone, make sure you do it today, as it's a perfect day for honesty and saying things you've been holding back for a long time. You shouldn't always wait for help from others, try to solve things on your own. This way, you'll be much more independent and able to face anything that happens in your life, even when you find yourself completely alone. A trip to nature or a place outside the city seems like the best option for the day. If you can't do it during the day, then try it. You have all the time in the world to plan it. Don't wait any longer for a response to a favor you asked someone you know. They're obviously not interested in helping you. It's a good time for family and spending time with your family. If you have the opportunity to get out of the city today, I recommend you do so. If you can't yet, then it's always good to start making plans. You need to get some fresh air, and so does your family. If you have children, it's essential for them to learn about nature. This isn't the time to dwell on what's already gone. It's pointless, it's gone, and you won't be able to recover what was lost for now. Instead, focus on the present. You have a lot to fight for right now. You have to be there for many people today. You'll start to feel a little exhausted and low on energy, so it's important to eat plenty of fruit and cereal in the morning. You're planning a trip, but things aren't going the way you'd like. You'll likely have to postpone this trip you've been wanting to take for a while longer. Don't worry, it'll only be for a while. Then you can embark on this adventure you've had in mind for so long. You need to start making progress in your career, and you've realized that. Don't let obstacles stop you from achieving what you've long promised yourself. You're in a great moment to achieve great things at work, but not yet to move on to another position. You need to do your part now to advance to the next level. The relationship you've been in recently could be at a standstill, as neither of you has any intention of formalizing anything. Think carefully about whether it's worth continuing. Life's paths are often confusing, but that's no excuse to stop looking for the one you want to follow. Today you might feel like you're losing your way a little, and that's not good, because it doesn't allow you to clearly see what's on the horizon. Don't let this happen to you, Leo. You have all the strength you need to move forward. Love can bring disappointments today. You won't even realize when you're in a fight that's very difficult to resolve, as the person at your side or someone you're dating is going to decide something you don't agree with. Rest assured that everything will turn out well and that love will prevail between you is the most important thing. Don't forget that. Work could be another of the day's disappointments, as someone will do something in your workplace that you'll find somewhat wrong, and that could cause problems. Don't get involved in arguments that have nothing to do with you. Be patient. Life must have room for love. If you don't leave room for your heart, then your existence will be somewhat boring. Someone will invite you to reminisce, perhaps a childhood friend. Don't hesitate to accept, as you will have a very pleasant time with that person. Tip of the day: the soul's achievements have a lot to do with what we give to others. You are generous by nature, don't forget that. And this was your horoscope for today. I invite you to give me a like, and subscribe to the channel and activate the notifications bell, so you never miss your totally free daily horoscope. I wish you an excellent day and see you next.